Hello there, everybody. It is Nooch, and we are here tonight to talk to the noobs and the experienced players and anybody that would like to talk about mistakes not to make in gameplay. This is not about managing your collection. That will be a separate video. But tonight we are going to look at gameplay mistakes to avoid, or another way to look at it is things to do in your gameplay. Now, Nooch has recorded some very specific gameplay with very specific ideas in mind for all of you. So these are deliberate mistakes that Nooch is making in these games you're going to see, because Nooch doesn't want you to judge. Don't judge. Don't judge. This is not how Nooch plays the game. Look the other way. Oh, but actually, look here. Look here. Don't look the other way. Keep this on. Watch. So we've got some game recordings coming up where we're going to show you very clear mistakes to avoid while you're playing the game. The very first one is ignoring danger. Do not ignore danger in the name of a plan you have developed. So here we're going to see that we've got Porgs and Ewoks coming on the tower at both sides. Nooch has made a plan before. He's like, well, Nooch has Boba Fett, so he wants to get Boba Fett out there and do a rush on the left side. And since he's got the Porgs over there, we're going to put Destroyer Droid over here. We're going to get a really nice rush going all the way down the field in that back tower. Regardless of whatever else is coming at us, Nooch has decided we're going to the left. We're taking big boys. We're going to try and do some damage. Now, granted, that is a nice rush. And we're watching it, and Boba Fett gets a special off against the tower. We're doing some nice... Oh, my gosh! There's a clone tank that just came on our tower. Luckily, we put down some battle droids and a Guavian to take care of it, but we were paying so much attention to our rush down the other side, we could have headed off that clone tank way ahead of time and gotten it out of the way. But we ignored the danger that was coming our way, and that's just something you can't do. You can lay down your first unit, and you can have a plan. You should always have a plan. But you have to be willing to adjust that plan and respond to the things that are coming your way. So always pay attention to the things that are coming your way. I think we're going to set up another rush here. I think we may be ignoring... Yeah, we're going to ignore that clone tank again. Here again, we're thinking we have a good opportunity to go get his tower because he's getting our tower over here. Well, that's nice and all, but battle droids are really exposed to the right unit, and now we got that tank going to town on our primary tower, and he's still got a tower left. So now he's up 2 towers to none, but he was up 1 tower to none, even with our exciting rush down the left side, because we saw an advantage because he dropped units over there. Here's our advantage over here. Again, that may be an advantage. If there are units for him, the opponent, him or her, pardon, Nooch, there are units for the opponent on this side, and you can drop 1 or 2 units over here to bring in a counter rush. Not a bad idea, as long as you can defend this unit over here. So make sure you're paying attention to danger. Number 2, spamming units. Every time you get energy, throw units down. I got 3, play. I got 1, play. I got 2, play. You keep playing units no matter how. You don't save your energy. You just keep playing. We play the Porks. We lay down the tower. We get to 3, we lay the Ewoks. We're saving for the next unit. We're kind of watching what's going on. Those Porgs are on Darth Vader. They're probably about to get killed, would be Nooch's guess. There they are. They're dead. Oh, we got Boomer Balls. We did save for a tower there. We saved 1, but we were so eager to spam that tower's in a really bad position, and now we have to defend it, which we'll talk about in a minute. But we have to use Boomer Balls. We save up. We got 1 now. We spent the 1 on the Porgs. We spent the 1 on BB-8. Every time we get energy full, we spend it. So we're never working our way around to our Y-Wing or to Chewie because we're always spending energy. Oh, we did play Chewie. Look at that. Nooch messed up. He actually didn't show you the right example. So, everybody, one of the important things about this game is save up your energy as much as you can. If you have to spam and defend yourself, do it. If you have a really good opportunity to kill a tower or to take out the TIE Fighter or the X-Wing, do it. Then you can spam. But the more energy you have saved up, the better off you are for responding to opponents' rushes, and a lot of times, that push that you get comes off of your opponent coming toward you, you defend, and then your defending units combine with something else you lay down to get a nice push going for you the other way. If you defend, say, a super battle droid with a bunch of Porgs, and then the super battle droid is dead, they both cost 3, then you can lay down another unit Well, you've got a little rush going, don't you? So don't just keep spamming units. You can see we keep spending. We spend, we spend, we spend. We got boomer balls, we throw them down. Now we got a IG-8 going to town on our towers. We get one, we throw them down. We get one, we throw it down. We've never actually played the Y-Wing here, which is the most important unit in the game. And we've never played Luke, which is, you could probably get by without playing Luke if you really want to. That's just a kind of a decision make. He's usually good to throw down if you got a bunch of stuff coming your way and you want to get a tank down just to distract him. So we've only been able to play our small units because we won't save up any energy ever, ever, ever. And again, yeah, while you're playing a real game, you're probably going to be doing this in small spurts. You might do it for like 30 seconds of a game, just keep laying stuff down, and then you kind of recover and realize you're doing it, and you start saving up energy. So save up your energy as much as possible, because if you're just spamming units and spamming and spamming and spamming and laying down, and you're laying them down as far ahead as possible, you want to lay units back farther sometimes so you can lay other units with it. If you put your porgs up front, they're going to be completely exposed going down the field. So don't spam your units. Number 3, hey, if your tower's going down, or even a unit is going down, a unit you really like, you don't always have to protect it. Sometimes you're better off letting that tower die. Let it die so that you can build a counterpunch and survive. What is it? Live to play another day. There you go. Let it go sometimes. So Nooch is going to put up a tower here. Is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? Is a tower coming? Are you tired of hearing Nooch talk like this yet? There's a BB-9. Okay, no tower yet. Well, now we're just fighting off. And Nooch is trying to build up to get a tower, and to give you the example of you don't always have to defend your towers if they're in bad shape. So we get 2 towers up, but we have nothing to defend them with because we spent all of our energy on towers. And we got so desperate right there. So, oh, look, we got a goodie bag available on LLHU. Go get your goodie bags. Okay, so we had to defend that tower. We were so worked up. We put 2 towers down. We had almost no energy. We suddenly got 3 energy. We threw a boomer ball down real quick, and we missed almost everything with it because we were so panicky to protect that tower. If your tower is going to die, or if you can't make an educated, intelligent move to protect it, sometimes the best move is to not protect it. Because then you can recover, you save the energy. So there, look, IG-88 is going on our tower. We lay the porgs down to get everybody counters with battle droids, and we let the tower go. Sometimes you got to let the tower go. It's just maybe a judgment call. You'll have to play a bunch to get used to it and know when is a good time to do it and when is not. Hey, if it's your X-Wing or your TIE Fighter, Nooch should not be letting that tower go, but that tower is about to go. And we're talking about towers on the field, not your primary tower. It's never good to let that go. But the towers on the field, make a judgment call. If you can save it, fine. If you can't save it without really just killing yourself, or if you're going to throw stuff out there and die anyway, just let it go. Number 4, you got to know your counters. Not knowing counters is the easiest way to lose a game. And the cool thing about this game is, if you look into each character profile, each card profile, it's going to show you some cards that it's good against, some cards that it's bad against, and it'll kind of detail it for you for what the card does. So here, he lays down a Flame Trooper. Nooch is doing this on purpose. Nooch lays down all his porgs. They're all going to die. So maybe we should rename this video Flaming Porgs. Oh, that got me. Alright, we're putting Ewoks down against the Flame Tower. They'll do some damage. Ewoks are better than Porgs against the Flame Tower, but still not the best unit to lay down without something distracting it otherwise, or tanking on the other side, or maybe Ewoks over here, or BB-8 over there if you can get it facing this way. BB-8 stuns it, Ewok. Alright. So, you've got to know the proper units to counter the units that are out there. And here, Luke didn't counter. He didn't use a special. That's the perfect counter for battle droids, because the special wipes out all the battle droids. We're laying down our porgs, kill the IG-88. It's okay. But then we attack the Flame Tower with the porgs. I think they're actually going to get it, aren't they? Yeah, they actually get it, but they're so damaged they actually get wiped out. Those porgs would have been a really nice counter against that, what is it, Riot Control Walker? Don't know why it's an ATST. Why is it not an ATST? Do we have an ATST coming out later? Because that'd be really weird, because that's an ATST. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, know your counters. You got to know that Flame Troopers take out porgs. Flame Troopers take out Ewoks. Flame Troopers take out battle droids. Flame Troopers and Grenadiers are good against groups of units. Chewbacca, really good against battle droids. Not great against, like, clone tanks. Flame troopers are good against a whole heck of a lot of stuff, but they're really bad against those photon towers, plasma towers, proton towers. I can never remember that. Anywho, look at the game, know the counters, learn as you're going, understand what is a good counter to something else. And Nooch is going to come out, probably the next Jedi Academy is going to be all about counters, showing you what counters what at what time of the game. So, again, here, he lays down an ATST, I'm just calling it that, and Darth Vader. Nooch lays down Chewbacca, which is fine, but BB-8's really good to get in there and lock him up, and he cycles around to his Porgs, which are great against both those units, except for Darth Vader. He's got a special loaded. Porgs are a horrible counter against Darth Vader if he's been sitting there for a while and hasn't used his special, because he's got it loaded and he's going to kill them all. Flaming Porgs. That might be a good name. We got Porg balls and flaming Porgs. Porgs on a stick. Okay, last piece of advice. Last mistake to avoid. Don't be afraid to lose and learn from your mistakes. This game is not super easy because you're playing against another human. And, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are, sometimes another human is going to beat you. Sometimes the cards you start off with in your deck are going to match up really poorly with the cards they started off with. And all you've got are things that they can counter easily, and the whole game goes in that cycle, and you want to beat your head through a wall, and then it happens 6, 7, 8, 9 times in a row, and you want to throw your phone. Don't throw your phone. Don't quit the game. Hold all that back, set it down, go do something for a while, come back and play. Don't be afraid to learn from your gameplay mistakes and build and grow from them. Because that's the way you learn your counters. That's the way you learn how not to spam, how to save up, how to be confident to save up even when your tower is dying. Losing is what makes you better if you're willing to learn from it. Don't be afraid to lose. That's all we have for today. But always remember, Nooch too good.